I'm Joanne with Quiet Waters Farm and Craft. We're going to be making some more gnomes today. So if you haven't checked out my other gnome videos, I've made them out of a bottle and I've made them out of an ornament. So you will definitely have to check those out. And I also made some out of a sock and some rice. So there's a few videos for gnomes if you want to check those out. But we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. Almost like a bottle, but I'm just repurposing some stuff that I have at home. So why not recycle, reuse, right? Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so my repurpose this week is going to be a tin can, and I believe baked beans were in it, so I just rinsed it out and cut the top off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my fuzzy little socks here, and you can get a 2-pack at the Dollar Tree right now during the winter time. And all I'm going to do is put it in there. Make sure it's all the way on and pull it up. I'm just going to shove that in there. Well, I might leave it up there. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet. I might leave it up there. It's not a big deal right now. I'm going to take some twine here that I've got, and I'm going to tie a knot in it. Just to where if I shove it in the can or if I leave it up here, it doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. So set that off to the side. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a nose. So I just have a washcloth, and I found these really cheap at Walmart. They're in like their little dollar section. I guess they had a back end cap of these, and they're just real cheap. I usually use rice, but I'm actually going to use a cotton ball. I'm all out of rice, so I'm just repurposing. So that's the whole point of this video, is just to find things at home that I can use. And what girl doesn't have a cotton ball? Hopefully you men do too if you're watching this video also. But all we're going to do is basically put this on here and fold it up like we do with rice, and we're going to make like a taco. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here, so that way we can get it all closed up. And just hold that for a couple minutes, and it's going to look like this, kind of like a mini bow. Oh, and it didn't stick. Okay. Alright, so then we're just going to basically fold it in like this, where it looks like one of those little Chinese ragoon things. And I'm going to have to get some more twine because I'm just out of a lot of stuff. And I have millions of bags out right now, and because I'm trying to get everything decorated for my Christmas and repurpose and see what I have from last year. So we're just going to do this. So I just tied it basically like a little sack. I'm actually going to double knot this. And it's not going to hurt it if I keep it on there. Okay, so basically we're just going to kind of fold these flaps down just a little bit to where they're like, I'm going to cut these off because they're going to get on my nerves. Okay, there, just like that. So it's normally what it looks like. Now if you want your nose to be bigger, you want to cut a bigger square out. But I just cut them in I cut the washcloth into 3 strips, and then I cut them into 3 strips again, is what I normally do, to where I get, what, 9 out of 1 wash rag. That cost me 47 cents. So alright, back to our little jar here. Now we're going to have to figure out, and I'm going to use this felt. I got a bunch of these, and you can go to Walmart and get them for like 17 cents. I think that's the cheapest place to get them. Or you can go to Hobby Lobby. I think that's the next, and they're like 22, 25 cents, something like that. So, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to take the tip of this for our back, because we want it to hang down a little bit. And we're not going to use all of this, but we will need most of it. Okay, so we're basically just going to make like this. We're just going to fold it to where our end is on the bottom of the table here, and it's kind of floating off a little bit. And if you want it to go off a little bit more, you can, but there's just not really that much room to do a whole lot of that. So we kind of got to figure out where we're going to put our tip here. So I'm just going to lay this back. I'm going to lay it on its side so you can kind of see here. Alright, so we kind of want to open this up because we need to figure out where we're going to put our nose. first of all, and that looks like that's going to be a really good spot right there. So then the next thing is we're going to have to find our hair that we want to use. Now we're going to want to put our hair on, or our nose on first, and then our hair. So if we want to go ahead and glue our nose on, we can. That looks like a really good spot, so I'm just going to lay my felt right here because I don't want to move it around to where I can keep it at the same spot. So I'm just going to flip this over, and I'm going to add some glue right there. Don't need very much, and it's literally on the tip of my can, so that's pretty awesome there. Alright, and I need another glue stick before I get started again. Okay. Glue stick on. Alright. I think I'm going to add some more because I didn't have very much on here, just to where I can get these flaps down and have a little bit more grippage, I guess I should say. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this white hair. Now this is actually, because I've cut it, but this is a half of a whole piece, and so I've cut the top off of that one. So I'm going to use this one I've already cut so I can kind of see where I want to go. If I want to go all the way to the bottom of the can, or I can even leave it hanging off to where you can hang it off on a shelf if you'd like to. But I think I'm going to actually trim this down. I just want it to hang off just a little bit. So I'm just going to fold this back. Now when you are cutting your hair, you want to make sure that you are getting underneath the hair, like, and where you can basically see your scissors under there, because we want the extra hair for this top piece, so we can use it on another gnome. So I'm just trying to keep my knife or my scissors up here close to the fabric as I possibly can, pushing really hard so I can, because see, once you pull this off, you have this extra hair here on the bottom, which is what you want for another gnome. Okay, so I'm just gonna rake the top of this so I can get that excess hair off, and I obviously can't cut a straight line. That's okay. Now what we're gonna do, let me make sure that's right. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so on the back here we're going to cut out a small V to where it hooks up underneath our nose. And this one you don't have to cut underneath the hair, it really doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna cut a V. Just like that. Okay? Then what we're gonna do, get rid of the loose hair, is I'm going to glue on that V right there. Okay, and we're going to put this underneath our nose to where it covers up that excess. Okay, and then we're just going to glue our flaps down onto our can here. Like that. See? Cute, cute, cute. Now, if you want to trim this, you can. You can make like a V pattern, but I think I'm actually just going to leave this alone. I'm going to put some more glue down on the side here, because I don't want this to flip up at all. I want it to kind of stay down. Do the same with the other side here. I'm just going to glue this down. Just like that. Put my hair. Okay. Alright, now, you can ruffle up the hair. You can actually take some of the hair and twist it like this and make it look like a little mustache, which I've done that with a few of my gnomes, and it just looks so cute. See? Oh, how cute. Alright, let's get back to our felt. You totally messed it up. That's alright. We moved it. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to take the tip of this and I want to put it on the bottom of my can, flip it around, and then I'm going to, we might have to You're gonna have to angle it a little bit to get it over this piece here. So you're gonna have to angle it just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so see, that covers our hair on our gnome. Looks great. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some glue on the top of our nose here, so that way our felt will kind of stay where we want it to go. We'll be gluing it, but we want to get it up here because this is where we need to glue first of all. Here are little excess glue pieces. Alright, so once we've done that, then we need to glue this little flap that's right here to connect both of our pieces where we need them to be. And I've already kind of glued a little bit of that, but I want to go ahead and get the tip of it. I'm probably going to leave that like that, and what we're going to do is we're just going to, you can either fold this over if that's what you want to do, to where, you know, it looks like you have a nose, and you can just keep folding, which I might do that. Usually I cut them off, so if you want a straight edge, you want to cut this off. And I'll show you what I mean. I made an ornament the other day, and see, I just made it straight to where it clipped it off. So this is one of the ornaments that I made, and I did do a YouTube video on it, so you have to check that out. I made it out of a simple ornament. Okay, but we're gonna fold this over. So the key part here is taking this and making sure we line it up with that, okay? And see right here, it kind of looks like we have an indent here for our nose. So I am just going to take this, fold this back, and put some glue on here. I'm only going to go to right there. Should be good. Let's see. Alright. I don't have a jar right there, so I'm going to have to hold it down with my fingers. There's that part. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do with this top piece here, and I'm probably just going to keep folding it over is what I'm going to do. So we're going to put some glue right here. And we're just going to fold it over. Just like that. Nice and simple. And I'm just going to hold it right here for a couple minutes, even if it's flat. I guess I need to. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Alright. So once we do that, there is his hat. There he is. How cute is he? Now, we can add some other things. We can bend this down if we want to, like that. And put like a little ball on the end. I mean, we could even take it where it goes all the way down, and see it's even crushing it where it still has the nose. But it kind of needs a head, don't it? So maybe we'll do Flair's little, I love these little mustaches that I make with them. It's really up to you what you want to do. So you can either fold it down, you can leave it alone, but just how it is. Leave its hair right there. I think he looks pretty darn cute. It's really, really light, so if you want it to be a little bit heavy, you might put some sand in there, or some rocks, or some rice, whatever you got in there. But yeah, I think he turned out really, really cute, and all I did was repurpose a can, a baked bean can. This was a large baked bean can. I repurposed a cotton ball. So there was two things that I already had at my house that I didn't have to go and buy. And the hair I got at Hobby Lobby, and it was like $2 or $3.99. I think some of them were $2.99 and some of them were $3.99. So we'll just say you're at $4. Got the pair of socks at the Dollar Tree, which was $1, and you get 2 of them. So now we're up to $5, and then this felt piece was like 17 cents, and this was 47 cents, the washcloth. So you're looking at under $10 still, to where you can get a couple accessories, whether you want to put some like snowflakes. I have little snowflakes that you can put on there. You can put beads on there, you can put buttons on there, you can even put glitter on there. It's really what you want to do and how you want to make your gnome look. So repurposing is something that's really great. You know, this would be something great to do at like a family function, or if you go to a craft show and you have a table set up, you could actually have people do crafts there, and you could just make money that way. Instead of selling crafts, have people make them, because that's something that you don't really see at a whole lot of craft shows, but that would be so much fun because people go to learn crafty new things. I love going to craft shows because they are number one fun, but it also gives me new ideas of what cool little crafts that I can do and make myself. So homemade is so much better. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you do, give me that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please share this with your friends. That helps me out also with the shares on my video. But yes, I love gnomes. They are so much fun, and you can just be so creative with them. So I hope that you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.